Oh, a valiant sweep from Kevin Polly. That thing was cutting pretty hard. Hello, everyone. And welcome. I think I'm still a little quiet. We'll see. How many people are watching these streams? Let's take a look. People will watch it later, too. See, bud. Nice throw, Bill. Yes. Saying goodbye to Bill Peskoff. He was in our Leeds competition. Bill made the finals. He was the only curler not to jump up and sweep his own rocks. But if he had, he was maybe a foot short of the pin. I was harassing him afterwards. Just needed about 3 broom strokes. He would have won the whole thing. But you're here, and you're watching our 8 p.m. Saturday night draw in the P.C.C. Stone. This is our last draw of the evening, which is thoughtful. You can hear my voice on both Sheet 1 and Sheet 2. I'm not sure how many people are watching live right now, but I imagine some of you will tune back in later, see how you did. We've got 2 matchups in our second event currently going on. Over on Sheet 1, we've got Team Grisbowski versus Team Kraft. Team Grzybalski has gone all out with their attire. The front of those shirts have all of their faces on them. Would you like to jump on the mic? You want to jump on the mic? Yeah. Get one of the Magnas here. Let's see here. One of the newer ones. I'm not sure about these batteries on the preamp, so we will see. I'm glad these aren't around your head as I plug these in. Ew, this gonna go in? Like at all? There we go. All right. What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. It's new. You can ask me about it in a second if you'd like. Don't put that on yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet. For your safety, let me plug this in first. Nope, take it off, take it off. All right. Now put it on. Just in case, you never know. Oh, wait, you're not on? That should be you, though. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
That's pretty good. I like it.
All right.
Yeah, bring us a little closer. Give a little squeeze.
Okay, how's that?
There you go.
Right.
Hey, please introduce yourself.
Okay, this is Christine. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, Christine and I are here watching the last draw of Saturday night. This is determining who is in our B event finals tomorrow morning.
Oh, goodness, how exciting.
Yeah. I was just saying, we have Team Grzybalski against Team Kraft, so I've got Grzybalski zoomed up on our screen here. Their shirts actually have tiny versions of their faces on them. You can kind of see it on Jimmy's right now in the low shot on sheet 1.
Yeah, so at first I only saw the back of the shirts, but then when I saw the front, I was like, wow, that just brings it to a whole new level.
Yeah, it's really dedicated, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's impressive.
Along with the pants as well, of course.
Yeah. And I think we have a pretty tight matchup that I would expect, roster-wise. From sheet 2, we've got Lee Walker versus Max Sang.
Oh, okay, that should be fun.
Yeah. I hadn't played with Max in forever. Max was the alternate on our competitive league team like 5 years ago when we finally put the team in and won. But Max, I know, skips on, I want to say, Wednesday nights.
Yes, that's correct.
But Max subbed into my Tuesday team. It was very fun this Tuesday to have his brush on the ice. He's a powerful sweeper. He's a good communicator.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for being here volunteering this weekend. How's
Yeah,
your
of
husband
course.
done? What team was he on again? You have to remind me.
So he's Team Kraft.
Okay. Oh, he's out there now.
He is out there now.
Oh, very nice.
I am a little bit partial to that team,
That's
but
fair.
I'm going to try to be as impartial as possible.
We allow some homerism here. I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut back and forth, I think, this way. Can you see okay?
Yeah, I
Try
think
to angle this a little lower, higher. That's good. I don't know. We'll see. The tough part is if we actually look to our left, we sound very prescient because we're like 5 seconds ahead. So I try to just look at the screen.
Oh, absolutely.
That way
yeah.
we're
No,
seeing
we'll
the same as everyone else.
Stick to the screen.
Yeah.
Yep, just like everyone.
Well, Christine, I'm excited. I finally got my 10-year mug.
Oh, that's awesome.
Here on year 13.
Yep.
There was
That's
a little
big
cross
milestone.
wires, yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, it was very thoughtful. And I feel like Rick Eswine really nailed all the speeches for everybody, which was great.
Oh, that's awesome. I missed it, unfortunately, but
It was a good show. Everybody gave Don behind you a various number of good ones, as he's known for.
That's great. That's like one of the biggest awards that you can get
I
is
think
when
so.
Don says good one to
Yeah.
you as you're on the ice with him. That's just, nothing feels better.
Yeah. Yeah, Rick started out, he was like, raise your hand if you played on a team in a Bonspiel with Don as your skip. And maybe 4/5 of the room raised their hand.
That's awesome.
It's pretty incredible.
I haven't had that pleasure yet, but I have played with him on Sunday nights.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's on its way soon. I guess I will bring up our sheet 1 match here. Looks like, no, I was going to say it looks like fairly low scores so far, but no, not exactly. So it looks like Team Walker over on sheet 2, assuming they're actually playing their assigned rock colors, which I'm not sure of yet. I'll know when Steve takes one step. Oh, no, it looks like there's a red rock in front. So, yes, they are playing their assigned colors. Walker is red
And
without
it looks like
hammer.
They're sitting with one right now.
Yeah. Busy house. Lee Walker's team, Lee himself is skipping. We have Aaron Jones at Vice, Joe Duarte, and I see Stephen Hayter on the ice. Joe Angeli is listed as their 5th.
So Lee is about to throw his first stone.
The red 7 over on sheet 2 for the non-hammer team. Max's squad is, of course, Max. Vice is Dave Gibbon. Second is Igor Zidane and Paul McLean. I think Paul's like a first, second year guy, I want to say. Maybe even first. He plays on Tuesday night with us. Christine, what leagues are you in again?
I play on Sundays and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm. And you're only a third-year curler, right?
I am.
Oh, man, but you made your way onto the Team League Thursdays.
I did.
It's impressive.
I don't know how I did that.
Ah. I'm going to say sweeping work, knowing you. Your room's always on the ice at the right time. You're a very ready sweeper.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. You have an effective carve. Game recognized game.
One day I'll get to your level with sweeping.
Oh, I mean,
we're not there yet.
Hey, my personal sweep idol is on premises, and I will be facing him tomorrow. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Cody Klauser out of Teen Dunham. He plays out of Philly. But
Awesome. Okay.
yeah. When I try to improve my form, I try to think of what Cody has shown me over the years. So. Oh, it's just muted. Yeah, turn it off and on. That's all I know. Oh, yeah, I've not seen that happen before. Well, Scott DePalma could have solved that for us. I was just asked why one of the in-house house cameras was not working, and I don't know the answer to that. But we can see it on the screen, which means that our network muxers are receiving the signal. So it's possible that, actually, it's possible that a cord just fell out of that thing. I should maybe grab Kat and tell her that. Sometimes you just need to unplug the little box behind the thing, but she'll make it back over. We'll catch her eventually. I know, this is the most enthralling. Is this hammer? Oh, this is,
no,
okay, so this is a yellow 7.
This is 7.
Oh, they're going for the raise. Oh, great.
Actually,
oh, wow.
We've got the hit.
Great shot.
So yellow is sitting 2.
With hammer, too. Yeah, red's in some trouble here. I think they have to draw the center port, try to freeze on something. Even if you block it, if you're short, you at least, well, not really. You could always come around the center side there with your hammer and still catch a little bit of the 8-foot. But I think that Lee is correct with this call here. He'd love to come down to shot rock, bump it back maybe about a foot or so. And again, anything light here at least might cut the rings down, so you'll take it. But if Lee was to not make this rock successfully over on sheet 2, it would open the door. There's some kind of question amongst the teams.
To me, it looks like at this angle, he would only be cutting it down.
Yeah.
This shot. I don't really see a chance for.
I mean, he could bump it back, right? So he could find shot rock and bump it back a foot.
Potentially.
And potentially sit shot. Yeah, I'm with you though. I don't think the line is there to sit inside of that in the 4-foot. Hey, Mark. Can you help with that overhead thing? Can you help with the one overhead cam? I think literally the box behind the TV just seems to be unplugged and put back in. Thanks. Mark is an audio video expert, so for me to ask him that is kind of ridiculous, but At least he knows what I mean.
Absolutely. So let's see what Lee's stone is.
I mean,
gonna
the
do
line
here.
is great.
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
seems
it's
a
got to
little
find a
heavy.
little back. It's great, though. I mean, it's going to cut this way down and sit
Oh,
shot.
that's actually
That's
fantastic.
terrific. But it is open for Max. Max, I think if he throws a solid control up at this in the open port, very doable. I mean, I think the ports always look a lot wider on camera than they do in real life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's comical, too, when you're out there. You'll look down the ice and be like, that port's wide open. You'll skate down and you'll see it on the, especially if you're vicing, you'll be like, oh no, that port in front of us, we didn't block it. It's
Right.
open.
Yeah.
And then you'll skate away and you'll turn with your eyes and be like, oh, it's closed. And you look again on the camera and you're like, oh, it's wide open again. And it's like, which version do I trust? I mean, in the long run, it's the version when you're standing in the hack, but this kind of looks like one of those ports. It's about
So
a
it
rock
looks-
and a half wide.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like basically he's going for like control plus.
Yeah. You want to make sure you throw big weight, I think, because you want to. Any contact here is good as long as you trust your release. You'll make the port. Great shot by
Let's
Max
see,
here.
beautiful.
It's lovely. It's not even going to roll off.
Perfect.
Not even out of the forefoot. Great throw. And we got a tie game over there on sheet 2.
Awesome.
Again, as you might expect from these two teams, they're pretty evenly matched here, trying to win their way into the B event final. We've not talked about sheet 1 in a bit. But it looks like we have a 1-point game here. Grzybowski taking 2 in the second end.
We have Paul throwing now.
No, sorry, I guess Kraft took 2 in the second end there. That's good for you.
Yes.
And also, the way that this red rock is positioned just behind the button is also pretty juicy looking if Paul's able to make this shot. And it looks pretty great out of hand.
And it's just got to get around, which, I mean, it looks like it may stay a little bit too wide.
It's going to sit in the back, though. All right.
Okay,
I mean,
so we got a backbiter.
yeah. And red is, it's a precarious rock. I mean, just leaving it there, knowing yellow is going to keep trying that shot. And yellow could probably get there from the port side as well. Bill doesn't like it. Bill sees the danger in this. John Wiedemann's been throwing pretty great draws for quite a few seasons now.
Sure, absolutely.
But I still think that that's we all kind of start learning our friends' best shots and worst shots. You
This
know,
is
and you
true.
play them long enough, and I think Wiedemann throws a heck of a draw. This is a pretty solid hit too, but his draw is pretty great.
Okay, so we're
This is going to
we're
open
just
this up.
making-
This is
yeah.
going to open it up, though. That's the tough. It's being narrow and heavy on those. Ooh.
So that's a nice big port now.
Yeah. And I heard Andrew asking Paul, what does he want to throw? Control was his reply. How about you? If you have an open look at like that, what weight do you like throwing?
Oh, I'm a hack person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're danger ball.
Well, yeah, but you know what? As long as the ice is predictable with its curl, hack is the way to go, in my opinion.
I mean, the problem is, Christine, that if you're throwing the rock, your broom's not on the ice. So
This is true.
hack is a hard make for me. Mine's like control up. So I have something that, oh my gosh, they're going to make
Look
it
at
off
that.
the wick. What a call. Or a no call, but I'm going to
So
say they
that
called
was-
it.
I mean, that was a plan B.
Yeah, well, that's a plan D. But it did seem like Andrew did at least make some kind of mention of calling it, so that's good.
And so they're, partially tucked.
Yeah. I mean, this is a smart chase, but already a harder shot because Paul's rock rolled in a little bit there. John Wiedemann's rock is away. Oh, he did flick it a little wide here. I don't know that that's going to come back if that has any weight to it. We can look in the upper right here on sheet 1 at the new cameras.
At the new cameras, which
So we
are
can
a little
actually
bit
see.
behind.
Yeah, they are delayed. You're right. Okay, so that was wide.
So
It was a
we're-
little
yeah,
heavy,
so
and
we're
it
going
moved.
past those two.
Someday I might work on the delay of those. We'll see. Probably not
Well,
prioritized.
we can maybe put a little money and get some better cameras.
That's true. Yeah.
That
But
would
this
be
is a
great.
great $100 experiment I've done so
Absolutely.
far. I'm pretty
yeah,
happy with it.
No, this is we get to see things in a new way.
Yeah. It really showcases the sweeping, I think, which is nice. And the decision of sweeping or not, which is also very important.
And I know Kate kind of reoriented.
Yeah,
the
Kate.
screen.
Yeah, Kate and Linda and I all sat together, and I was able to kind of work a lot of these. What I call my 7-cam composite. Yeah, we move stuff out on the outer edges, and I think it's much better. I think the eye tracks it a little bit nicer. This looks great over on sheet 1. Keep curling. Keep curling. Close this port up if you can.
Yep, sweep hard.
Depth doesn't really matter, but that's pretty. That's really tight.
Well, the closer the better for a tap up.
Yeah.
So that's a nice stone.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking to steal, too, so, like, just closing that up a bit is fine by me. Bill's going to go ahead and throw the red 7 from the Hammer team, and I'm sure he's already talked with Wiedemann and said, yeah, if I make this port, great. If I move either of the guards, that's fine, too. But for me, this looks like it's a port shot on sheet 1. Hack weight, though. Oh, my gosh. So one of my mantras is the skips that I play for on the regular know that in the first 2 ends, if it's an open hit and I'm playing in the middle, which I play 99% of my games in the last, 6-7 years, I prefer it, I would like to throw normal because I want to at least make the hit. The roll, to me, is less important in the first 2 ends. But it is awful to me to be asked to throw hack when the ice is slow and I don't even know what draw is.
Oh, gotcha.
For me to just do the math to hack is very hard.
I see.
If I throw normal and it's up to speed, it's normal. If I throw normal and it's not up to speed, it's at least board, and then we can still work with it. Great catch by Kevin Polly there, or by Jimmy as it came off the wall.
Yeah, we got
before
a couple.
it contacted
I think we
that
had
yellow.
A couple hit the wall, right? Did that yellow hit?
I think it might have.
They're not moving it, so I guess not.
No, I think Jimmy actually caught the red that was going to contact that yellow
Okay,
after a bounce.
Got it.
But so effective rock for Bill here. He did clear it as a plan B. I'm sure that was part of his setup.
Where do you think he's calling it here? What weight?
I mean, you don't have to be greedy. If you bite the 8 and sit a second shot, it's neat. But for my money, I'd say just throw me a 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to necessarily be heavy. You could Christmas tree it under, and you could freeze to your own rock, but also crossing the center line. That's acceptable too. This is not going to catch. Yeah, but it might sit second shot. It's going to sit second shot.
It is.
And not an easy shot for Grzyzbowski here. He did just throw it, so there is that. But it did hang for him the first time, or maybe he was a touch wide. He did take that yellow guard that was set up on the port initially. So, yeah, very makeable shot.
So what position do you like to play?
I really like the middle. I don't enjoy skipping. I'm at the point where I'm playing ridiculous. I play 15, I think even 18 Bondsfields in the last per year the last 2 years. So
when are you even home?
Not often. Yeah, I have a cat, not a dog, which is great. But yeah,
that's way easier.
Yes. Now that's not to say he isn't on me like glue. He is a shoulder cat. I wanted a shoulder cat.
So when you get home, is he angry?
Oh yeah. Well, he meets me on the stairs for head bumps.
Okay.
Every time.
Okay.
He sleeps, up tucked into my hip all the time. He, like I said, I made a shoulder cat, so he might be on my shoulder an hour a day, just like a parrot all the time. So he knows about 30, 40 words.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. All right, so effective rock. It did hang just like the previous one, but they were able to knock that out. We're going to decide who's second here. That might be a measure. I can't really tell from the...
No, we wouldn't be able to tell from this angle.
Yeah.
That's a later problem.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, actually, it's a now problem. I didn't even realize.
Oh, I thought you meant from purchasing new cameras, but... I think our overhead cams are closer to directly overhead than a lot of clubs. And I always trust the curlers over my own eye, but ours is pretty on top of the actual pin. We're a little bit ahead. What do you think? Who do you think is shot here?
Okay. I mean, if I had to just go,
it's very hard.
It's hard because of that shadow.
Yeah.
On the red. If I had to guess based on this
It's really hard,
viewpoint,
yeah.
I would say yellow.
I would say yellow too, just because again the shadow. We don't really know how much it
I think
moves.
the shadow is adding a little bit of oomph to that red.
And our pins are pretty center. So when you go out and travel, have you ever noticed if you're vicing, do you take a look at where the pins are?
So actually, I've never traveled and viced at the same time. So.
Well, I will recommend that because I know you're a very try-hard, every single percentage you can get kind of player.
Sure, absolutely.
But yeah, you'll go to club sometime, and the pin will actually be like a full 3/4 inch in like one quadrant.
Wow.
So it's very good to know.
Okay, so this was actually red.
Okay. They did kick it forward. Kudos. Yep. That should always be done.
For that, guys.
Yeah, that's done about half the time, I would say, for the visiting community. But yeah, sometimes it's like 3/4 in one direction or another, and
wow,
it can be very off to the eye. So I'm always of the opinion that if the vices trade places like 2 or 3 times, one of them you should just say measure because it's just as fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had an embarrassing measure last night or last afternoon. It was like, well, it's probably them, but I'm a 10-foot walk from grabbing this measure. I might as well.
You might as well at that point.
Yeah. So he was like, it's red. I was like, it might be. I'm going to measure. Stop the clock. I walked over. I grabbed it. I cooled it. I measured it. I put it back in the stand. It was red by a mile. But it was like 28 seconds lost. And I mean, it was a pause time anyway. So it was just as long as if we stood there and looked at it the whole time.
Yeah, you might as well just go for the measure, be accurate.
But for any new curlers out there too, like never get talked out of a measure.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of players out there that even within the bounds of the spirit of curling will declare it with authority, and it's like, not necessarily. The pins aren't always on. But yes, getting back to your earlier question, I really like playing middle. Of the 130 or 40 games I play a year, I'm pressed into skipping by default, like maybe once or twice a year, and I hate it. I'm very opinionated for strategy anyway, but I don't really love calling it. I don't mind throwing fourth rocks if you need me to, but I also know my role in this sport, and my role is to throw third, but have someone else hold the broom.
You like to call from the hack and sweep.
Yes. Now, I do think it's a good habit for any player that's going to play a couple nights a week to call your own rock as you release.
Sure, absolutely.
You have a vantage point that on certain types of shots no one else can see. So I do think that the player that throws can call the best hit and roll for saying like roll, or off, especially letting your sweepers know as your rock arrives, like no roll, or as hard as you can roll, and then calling it for accuracy as it is in motion. None of the other 3 players on the ice can see the line from the hack as you can.
Absolutely.
So you should be calling that. Whether or not your skip wants to hear it is another question, but yeah.
Well, that's
Link and I would always call it.
You totally get overruled by your skip.
Yeah, weighing in on the shot that you just threw, especially for like a hit and roll, and calling the roll from your hack vantage point is always valuable. Yeah. Yes, I much prefer playing in the middle. Second advice, they do a lot of hitting, which I try to come out and practice, but then also your broom is on the ice, and I am a very try-hard sweeper, as you know. And you are as well. So, yeah. Me? No, I've been dodging it forever. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I will. Yeah, you're right. In 15 years, I will be forced up to skip. Yeah. Link's explaining. Yeah. Now Link is saying that as you age, you'll move up, but I know that I know that Link is in his 60s and is still a hell of a sweeper.
Want to sweep,
yeah, no, but Link still has like 10 solid years, 15, 20 solid years of sweeping in him. So, yeah, come on, you're an effective sweeper. No, that's for the mic. Yeah. No, I'm not lying at all, Link. You still are a very effective sweeper.
I tell you, when Cody threw a peel last night.
Yeah. Link saying when Cody threw a peel last night, he was less than effective sweeper. But you were telling me that you're not in your slider, but I mean, classic observation from the smart broom. So I've talked to Rick. I talked to somebody up in Utica, a friend of mine who's tested like 400 curlers on the new smart broom technology that's come out in the last, like, I don't know, 8 years or so. He has yet to find a person that is better on a slider than they would be on grippers out of 400 people. So yes, that's true. Yeah.
I need a Cabernet.
Oh, that would be great. Yes.
Christine, but my last name is Magna, so the card is under Magna.
No, I'll buy it.
No, you will not buy it from me. Just buy it under my card. I was like,
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, you can. Yeah. It's more of a runner attitude, but that makes sense.
all right, so
Sorry. Yes, I've been talking off game for a while
that's
here.
quite all right. So
Yeah.
red has jumped into shot rock right now. Do we want to peek over at the other sheet?
I think we should.
I think it's time.
Yeah. So yeah,
All right,
tie
so we're
game,
still tied.
kind of a high-scoring game on sheet 2 between Walker and Jang.
Yeah, that's actually pretty exciting.
I always like Aaron Jones's vice stance. No, it's very serious. It's a good crouch.
Absolutely.
I can always have a really flat crouch, like squat from a young age. I'm told
I'm
that
a fan of the crouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always tell new skips too, or like new back-end players. One of the
On the name file, how do you spell your name? M-E-G. I tried that. I put in M-E-G and didn't take it.
Oh, she doesn't have her card saved. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's on file. If you like save,
Oh,
I
I've
got
done
it.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Christy, I'm offended that I didn't. I'm offended that I didn't help you save your card because I'm a big fan.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
had
do
no
that
idea
later.
that was a thing.
It's so convenient, and you basically the only time you ever have to touch your bar card is to reload it, like a couple times a year.
Got it.
And then you're done.
Okay.
Yeah, it just lives in that box.
Now
You
I know.
Never hold it. You can literally probably just type ME, and your name will pop
there it
up,
is.
and it's perfect. Yeah.
All right. Well, you don't learn that until your 4th year normally.
Yes.
So,
yeah,
I
we
mean,
usually keep
I'm,
that
I'm
as
ahead
a
now.
yeah.
Do it.
And that just comes in the house a little bit.
We need people to pass
I'm
on.
just bouncing off of
No, but pass on what you're doing. It's a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So what's this? Is it- I haven't-
We got the counters.
Steve Hayter in the hack here on sheet 2.
Here last year, though, right?
Yeah, this is my 44th in a row.
Okay, you were at the school last year.
Not sure if the call here is here from Lee Walker. He has hammer. That was a wide broom, so I'm not sure if he's coming around here on that yellow. He might just be calling this tight to the house.
Yeah, 37 years. This is
Great sweeps.
This is one of my homes. Just like him, right? From home. Second home, first home, vacation home.
That's in. Max is going to go ahead and not address it just yet. I think it's the right call. You're the steel team. You don't necessarily have to hit this red. Max is going to ask for a draw underneath his own yellow here
That makes sense.
from Paul.
It's looking.
That looks pretty solid too. It's not going to bury, but it'll be a nice depth.
Yeah, so it didn't quite tuck exactly undercover, but
So I wonder
it's still a good stall.
I wonder what weight Lee is asking for here. He probably wants the hit and roll under the yellow.
Probably.
Christine, have we talked about corner guards before?
Not on the camera.
Oh, okay. Do you have an opinion?
On corner guards?
Yeah.
I prefer corner ins.
Okay.
I mean, corners that are strictly guards. I mean, they can be useful. I I just tend to think that if they're at least biting, then they're more useful than out of the house.
I firmly agree with that take.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is one of my two tenets in curling. My deepest two. One of which is if it's a close game and your opponent accidentally throws their guard in and it goes to like in any capacity to bite the 4-foot or be full 4 on the center line. When my skip then says we'll address that later, I'm like, well, on TV they'll address that later 95% of the time. Here, maybe not so much.
Right.
It's our hammer. They have a great shot. Can we hit that? Because I love the opposite situation where my lead accidentally throws in.
Yeah, yeah.
And I apply what I've learned as the Dean Gemmell rule, whereas, you want a tight guard, but if it's going to be in, a biter's acceptable.
Absolutely.
But if it's going to be fully in, sweep it to the top 4.
Sure.
Now, why do you do that? Because if your opponent doesn't address it, well, you're going to throw a center guard, right?
Right.
And now you're going to protect a treasure.
Absolutely.
You're not just going to protect a biter. You're not going to protect a full 12. If they really just want to think they're going to deal with that later, I'm going to make you deal with that later. I do not like being on the receiving end of the deal it later because you don't always successfully deal with it later.
Yeah, absolutely.
My other core tenet is that within league play, outside of something that advances to a national championship, I hate corner guards.
Okay.
I've tracked this in games I've been in, on spreadsheets, and just my general opinion over the course of my curling career. I think the corner guard, when misthrown, blocks the Hammers team 4-foot quite often, nearly a third, maybe half the time. To which point, after 3 rocks are thrown, you're going to see a center guard, classically from the Steel team. You're going to see a missed corner from your team that blocks one side of the 4-foot. You're going to see a third guard, or worse, maybe a draw behind two offset guards. And now with hammer, you're chasing maybe to get one. No, I hate that. Let's go inside out. Let's at least throw to the wings. If they're light, they leave a corner guard.
True.
If they're great, they leave something on the wing.
Right.
We keep the play to the wings early.
Yeah.
Maybe the team doesn't address it, and I get to score that later.
Exactly.
Maybe they do
if
address
it's ignored, then if
Yeah.
everything in the center gets hit out,
Yeah.
that suddenly matters.
Yeah. Or if we want to just play over on that side and everybody knows hits for the next 6 rocks.
Sure.
Well, guess what? I have an open 4-foot on the other side for my hammer, and I can at least always get one. So that's a pretty core tenet of mine. I think the corner guard is misthrown more often than not. And then even when set, I don't think anyone uses it. And the team that does use it is going to equally be the team that set it or the opposites, the Steel team. So no thank you.
Well thought out.
Yes. So I very much adhered myself to a lot of the travel skips that I play with tend to officially or unofficially share that opinion.
Okay.
And it's really nice for me to play a whole weekend slate. You play 5, you play 6 games, and our skip maybe calls 1 corner guard all weekend. Now, if you're going to call them because we're down by 3 or 4, fair. But equally matched or worse, we're up. No, play to the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Play to the safe side. Oh, another hot take. If you're going to play to the wings, I've recently been convinced to actually bring it behind the tee line.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people will get upset if it's not just like fully above tee or at tee.
Okay, so what's the reason for that?
So what I've been convinced by a bunch of the higher level players that I play with is that you want to bring it behind tee. Because if your opponent has to throw an in-off, and I wish I had the telestrator for this, if your opponent has to throw an in-off with their last rock, and you've left something on T-line at the wings, they can still roll to like back button or back 4.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
true.
if you set that back a little bit more,
Right.
it's going to look less appealing, so they're probably not going to call to take it out if it's back 8. They're going to be like, well, who cares?
Right.
Maybe we freeze to it later.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do, sometimes you get to score it. But even if they have to throw like a bailout roll, they're never going to be deeper than like maybe biting back 4, maybe full 8 in the back.
I see,
Which is
okay.
usually less useful for their last shot.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been, firmly convinced of that. And I think it plays out pretty well in higher level games. Speaking of higher level games, we've not discussed these rocks over on sheet 1 right now. It's a pretty interesting house. Paul switching sides to see if he can get any kind of curl on this. I love the effort. I love the stroke.
He's trying.
I think the stroke is the right move there. But unfortunately, Drew is heavy with that 8 rock, which does open this up for Grzybowski to throw and get 3 here. So right now, Grizz is going to tie this game over on sheet 1. but he has a chance to go ahead. This was a tough line before our flood. This used to be like this sheet. Both sheets were a little dished. They've really flattened out, I think. This will still curl, as long as you're. Oh well.
So we're looking at more curl now than prior to the flood, correct?
More reliable curl.
More reliable.
So it was dished before. So the wider you were, the more once it got out to about the 2/3 mark and started to break, it would actually cut in really hard.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But you could play it that way. The tough part is if you were trying to block it, it was like you could play back to center line so many different ways. Great shot from Bill Grabowski. Super well swept. I mean, that's practically a skip rock. So Team Grabowski over on sheet 1 with red stones is going to take a 1-point lead here at the half. Again, we are playing timed ends per usual here at Plainfield. I want to say the clock is probably 95 minutes. Finish one you're in, play another. I'm glad for your sake. Did you know that wasn't always the thing? Very often the way that, at least when I came up in curling, well, you would have untimed games, and that was never very fun. Or you would have games where when the clock ran out, you finished the end that you were in.
Oh, I see.
And what that ended up leading to is some skips, maybe 1 or 2 players per club, or maybe played a little outside of the spirit of curling. They would get a 3-point lead, and all of a sudden they would have a 6-end, 7-end game.
Yeah,
so
all of a sudden they're overthinking their shots.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. They're in the hack with the last rock. There's 100 seconds left, and they just didn't quite get it off. But I like the clock runs out finish, the one you're in +1, because it does take a lot of any kind of gamesmanship out of that. So let's take a look here at sheet 2 as our Yellowstone finishes. Max came out to help it, trying to finish its last position there. But it does look like with hammer, Team Walker is sitting 2. Again, over on sheet 2. Max is trying to set up his strategy here as a steel team with the yellow 7. It's a pretty tough house. I mean, it's a smart time to have a conversation. Oh, man. This is really tough for Max. Like, do you want to come in and sit on the back 8-foot? I think that's the move. It's tempting to also come around. But unless you're fully buried, you're going to leave something for Lee to bump back. I was just saying, this is tough for the steel team here as Max sets up to throw his yellow 7 over on sheet 2.
Yeah.
I like the side they're coming on because if you're shot rock, if you can somehow bite full 4 on this line, you're great. If you come down to the back one, at least you're cutting these rings down a bit as a steel team. And really, even if you rub off of shot rock there, like biting the top 4, you'll probably at least make the takeout more complicated because it'll leave the backing. So it could jam if they went for it.
Yeah. I think no matter what, there's less that can go wrong on this side.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, the naked draw from like the open side is great, but there's so many spots to leave it just dead open.
Sure.
And short's bad, long's bad, open's bad. So I like Max's call here. Weight's good. Oh, they're by. Now can they roll this? Oh, that's a great shot.
That is a great shot.
I didn't even realize that was their call. I'm not sure I would have come with that much weight, but very successful. I wouldn't have bet out of hand that you could even drive that rock out of the rings, but they certainly succeeded. They got a great roll. They're actually like sitting shot. Hats off to them on that shot.
So you were saying that you learn what people like to do. I know that Lee
Killer on
definitely
draws.
prefers the draw.
Lee is underestimated. People think that they're just going to come out there and beat Lee, but you leave that man like an open draw, and
an open draw like this,
he'll make him 70-80%
right,
of the time.
this is his bread and butter right here.
Yeah. He's got to throw some upweight here because he has to move this yellow because yellow is sitting shot. He doesn't have to move it on this rock per se. So this could be the same broom just for drawing under cover.
Sure.
And he could deal with it later in quotes. But that's an okay
And
bet.
really, if he hits that, if he nicks that yellow, that's going to be fine as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if he nicks yellow, it's great because he has to do it later. I don't know that that's the weight they called for. Let's take a look. That is up weight. Yeah, this definitely is the hit. This is board
yeah,
plus.
that's definitely a hit now. There we go.
Good contact. It's going to spill, but that's fine. You're still sitting one. You're challenging Max to go ahead and come down and sit on that red. Now, what Max could do here on sheet 2 is he could bump this backwards. Sure. Thank you. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, Ken. We've just been walked over dessert by Ken Soroka. Thank you, sir. So I like this call for Max. I think you want to bump this red out and sit 2, even though it's behind T.
Yeah.
You could draw down to it, but again, decent chance of being open. I think in this situation,
You're
I
still
would
leaving the draw open for Lee.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, exactly. So you might as well bump this out and make sure he can't get 2.
Right.
Unless you really believe in yourself that you can be shot, which there are 2 offset center guards. You could, but I think that I would probably be fine with just removing that back red. Especially because you're going to force Lee at that point, if you make this shot, to throw a draw that follows his last hit. They're by. Great sweep. And again, that'll roll out, but that's fine. So Lee's basically just tells his sweepers they got to be somewhere in the 8-foot. Doesn't really matter where. I agree with coming this way. I don't think I would needlessly challenge myself on the port side. Some teams would say, well, we could try to split that front yellow in, blah, blah, or, or actually, you want to stay away from that yellow. So, yeah, I would much rather come this open side.
Absolutely. So
and as we said, Lee's a nice draw, so.
He's looking to pork and roll this.
Mm-hmm. So Lee is trying the shot for 2.
Absolutely, and that would leave him, that leaves him with 2.
Nose is fine. Oh, it's pretty great.
It's a little...
That's great shot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
even after the jam.
that's
nice
fine.
rock.
That gets you your 2.
Cheers to Lee. Both those hits had some significant weight on him. I know he's been working on that, so...
I totally expected a draw from him, but
I did too.
But he went for the hits, and it worked for him.
I was speaking a little early, not realizing there was a chance for 2, but it makes sense more. We're taking a look over here at sheet 1. Could be anybody's house here in sheet 1 right now. Paul's yellow 5 is away on sheet 1. It's red right now with the yellow hammer, but red is behind the tee in both cases, so it's really anyone's house. Anybody can take 2 or 3 here. Paul doesn't quite remove this, but he does push it to the back after contact. And that's probably fine. I like the call. Do I like the call? Maybe. No, I think this move that Bill is reconsidering, I think that is the actual move. Because right now he's only protecting a rock in the back 8, and you can come to the other full 8 or maybe even 4 from the other side. I think I would have stuck with that second decision, but he's back to the first one.
So based on the broom, I'm saying this is a draw?
It's
Or is
they
this a
said
tap
guard
up?
as you were
Oh, they
looking
said
away
guard.
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A tap up would be a solid B. The problem is the tap ups are probably going to open the port on your shot rock in one direction or another unless it's perfect,
Right.
which it's
Okay,
not. But it
so-
is light enough to be a guard, so that's fine. Leave it.
Oh.
Underneath, a little staggered's great. That's fine. Now your problem is yellow. I think the smart move would be to just draw the open side at this point. I wouldn't really care about this side. It's behind T. Who cares? But they're gonna maybe remove it. I think we're at the stage here with the hammer team's 6 rock that I'd probably just start coming on their side. I'm going to assume my hammer is going to come around that side. I could maybe still score 3. But they are worried about removing these guards. The problem is that there are 2 of them.
Yes.
And you're probably not going to double them off. And if you nose one of them, it's not super helpful.
It does seem like
This
they
is a
may
lower
be
percentage
going-
rock to
I
me.
mean,
Paul can throw a big weight, though, so that is
he
a benefit.
can. So I
he
don't
can-
know if he called normal there.
If
Did
he can
call
hit on
normal?
if he can hit on the wall side. Oh.
Well, no, it's
Yeah,
too
that's.
wide.
I did that earlier today as well. Needed to clear 2 guards. Call was normal. I said, well, I can throw normal up, and I was a 3/4 of a rock, a little wide. And
Oh, I see.
That
Okay.
doesn't help anything.
Yeah. And that's a little too heavy to correct at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to Cody Klauser before, who I will be facing tomorrow in the AVED final, and he said that on his professional team, Team Dunham has been a perennial top 2, top 3 team in the country the last bunch of years, at least when it comes to the playdowns. They were in 4th place this season out of 9 teams on the men's side.
Okay.
I think 10 maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, he said even on their team, once they're at those like yellow, orange competition heads that barely work, someday you'll use those. Have you used them yet?
No.
They are terrible. I'm going to say they're 25% as efficient as like the
Wow.
current stuff that you're used to. The wild part is you watch like the Briar, you watch the Olympics, and like the fact that those sweepers with that fabric and like no stiffener insert get curl at all, and then get as much as they do on top
Oh,
of that
yeah.
is astonishing. They're getting so much of their body weight down. But anyway, yeah. So Cody said, I think I could check my notes somewhere that I put in my phone when I talked to him at the time. I think everything from like board up, they don't try that much because you're just not going to be able to move it. It's like
Oh, I see.
anything,
Okay.
anything control up
Yeah.
and higher. You're probably not doing much with it with competition fabric. But yeah, even with normal weight and up, with like my best effort with, the recreational fabric that we use, yeah, questionably efficient.
Got you.
If it's a brand new pad, sure. But which move do you have? We've talked about this before, but what did you end up getting? Is it a gold line? Is it a hard line? Is it a balance plus?
I think
Is it the
it's-
4th one?
I want to say it's a balance plus.
Okay. Is it a big, thick,
It's
like
blue
foamy
and pink.
head?
I could tell you that.
Oh wait,
much.
no, it is a balance plus. I always
It is a balance
wait.
plus.
That's true. I remember. I know it is a balance plus.
yes,
Because
so
I
I-
always compliment you on it because you have one of the new designs.
I do.
And I think they look so sharp. They're
Yeah,
really cool
my
looking
first
designs.
broom was a gold line.
Okay.
And I was pretty happy with that one. It was a little bit heavy.
Okay.
But then I moved up to this one, and I had to get used to it, but I do really love my broom.
Yeah, it looks really cool too. Every time I see you with it, there's like you and somebody else have one of the new styles, and they look amazing.
Thank you.
Is Drew's rock going to get through this port? Oh, they're just going to rub. Tough shot. Great guard from the red 7. Again, sorry, we were talking outside of the game, but on sheet 1, that was a nice red 7 to kind of close that side off. It did its job in that yellow was forced to try to throw the port and did wreck.
There is quite a mess at the front of that house.
Yeah, so I mean, red is still worried that they're going to make this port on their last shot. I would try to make it first. That'd be my first thought. I would throw on the side they're throwing. I would say if we can just bite the 12-foot, that's awesome because we already have a biter in the back. So if we bite the 12 in that port, we're sitting 3. You can't wreck on it because we'll steal 2 automatically. We'll force them to throw the side they didn't throw just now. All these things would be great. So one good metric that I learned as a new player that was skipping at other beginners is when if you're throwing last rocks and you can't decide what to do, the first thought that should enter your mind, and I learned this the hard way, is what guard can I not afford to move?
Okay.
And don't throw near that guard.
Okay.
The number of times that I have been 8-balled, the other team's going to steal 3 from me, I have no way into the house, and they throw their 7 or their 8 rock, and they open that one port that I need.
That one port.
Oh, you remember every one of those. You also remember every time you open the port that you didn't need to open. So if you ever look at a house like on sheet 1 right now, and you're like, wow, that's super close. What for my shot beat? Your first thought should be, what can I not afford to move?
Right.
And just minimize the chances of you doing that. Sometimes you still need to throw on that side, take an extra foot of ice. Like if you have a sweeper that can finish the rock, take extra. And tell your sweepers, the one thing I can't do is wreck this guard. I cannot open this up. So if you think I'm narrow out of hand, if the vice says I'm narrow, just go early. There's a lot of good misses here. Let's not move the guard.
So red definitely didn't do any damage with that guard.
They probably closed that port entirely.
Yeah. I mean, this has to be from the outside, and we're really just cutting it down.
I don't even think I would come from this side at this point.
So what would you do?
I would come from the wall side because there's guards. The guards on the right side are actually wider.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
And again, you just want to outcount that red biter with your hammer here. So I think I've seen enough rocks on the wall side. I wouldn't come this way. This is asking a lot of Drew to make this port. Unless they're throwing so much weight, they're going to come all the way around it, but that's not where the broom was. I don't like this call, though. I think it's very risky. There is a red-yellow bailout, but I don't think that's... You can't call both as a vice. And that's what they're going to get is... Nope. Oh, they are going to outcount the biter, so that's acceptable. But...
Okay, so they did cut it down.
I think they're lucky, though. So 2-point game over on sheet 1 as we enter the 5th. Or no, that was the 5th. Let's take a look at sheet 2. We got a lot of rocks in the upper house here.
Aaron
in
is
sheet 2.
throwing right now.
So we have yellow hammer over on sheet 2 and a tie game here in the 5th. Looks like big weight. Looks like a make. You're going to get a roll underneath. That's a great shot.
Yeah,
really
good
good
shot
roll,
by
too.
Aaron.
So excellent shot for Team Walker. Well
Red sitting
swept.
3.
Great roll. Max has got to think about, well, at this point, how do I get my 1? I mean, Max is correct to consider that this side's all jammed up. There's a lot of ammo there for red to throw tap-ups with their last 2 rocks.
Yeah.
So Max might be tempted to just throw a straight draw, but the problem is you got to bury. If you don't bury on the non-wall side, red's going to be sitting 4 from an open hit. Max has got a hard decision here, I think. Yeah, I don't blame Max in this call here. He's got 3 rocks left. Does he want to try to clear anything on the right? Or does he want to just commit hard to the draw? Yeah, I mean, this is an acceptable delay to me for thinking, because it's like,
Yeah,
he's
he's definitely taking his time thinking about
he's got to
this.
think about his own shots. The other shot you could throw would actually be center line out on the non-wall side, because all you need is 8 foot. You could sit behind that corner guard that no one ever uses, Christine.
Yeah, nobody uses it.
But I would actually consider using that corner guard in this situation. If you think you have a great vice for weight,
those?
you'll at least remove
Double
something.
/ triple? Yeah, okay,
You know what?
that's what he's going
I
for.
do think you have a good chance at a double here.
It's got to be a nice heavyweight.
Yeah, the crotch at least doubles. Dave's rock is away. I don't hear a sweep call. Brooms are down. That's great. That's very helpful.
Absolutely.
So that changes that whole end, especially the fact that second rock was able to get out. So I love Igor's energy. He's always very high spirits, complimenting his teammates. He was throwing a bunch of air fist bumps there. Back to Dave. So if you're Lee, what do you like here?
There is
steel
the draw
team.
behind.
Okay.
Let's see.
Look at Max. Ah, the great handshake there on Dave. Well earned. I like this shot. I think this is the side to go on. If you're a little heavy, you could still play the bump. You could kind of separate those two rocks. Even if you go yellow red and you just move red back like a foot or 3 feet or
Yeah, make it
5
easier
feet,
to
they're
hit
all.
out.
Well, I mean, you just to separate it, because right now it's super easy for yellow to hit it out, right? So the opponents with their last rock could go ahead and hit you out super easy. So just unlocking them or jiggling them around, some people will say, is still beneficial. So the odds are that Lee's not going to be 2 feet wide here, that he'll actually just make the straight draw somewhere in the top house. But if Lee was wide, jiggling them around would be a good make too. Just for weight. Joe's such a great sweeper too. Steve's always really high energy too. But I've had Joe Duarte sub for me a couple times. Oh, that's
So we
such
got
a good wick.
tiny little nick.
Oh,
Yep.
the wick is... I'm not sure that they were calling it. I think Aaron might have called it. Heck of a wick, though. Ooh, and Max is stuck again with a tough decision. I think Mac comes from the same side. You throw like hack weight. Or no, you got to throw like backline weight.
Yeah, there's no way to come at it heavy.
I don't think this is there. Yeah, Dave's saying, let's just come the way we just came. Max really wants the promote, but I just don't know that it's there. I don't know. The angle's so tight to get by the guard, but also make it. Ugh. The only problem for Max...
there. I mean, the promote is there.
I don't think it is.
You don't think so?
No. It's so hard. Your weight's got to be
get
perfect,
it at
and your
exactly the
sweepers
right,
have to be perfect.
Right, exactly. You have to get it. You have to hit that stone at the exact right angle and not too heavy.
Your misses are not great there if Max comes from the non-wall side, because if he catches like the guard that's just off center line, he probably blocks his chance at getting to that red from the wall side later with hammer. Okay, so they have changed it. I like this call. This is a lot safer. And Dave also pointed out with his broom that, okay, if you're wide and you're heavy, we can do this whole like jiggle the rock thing. So back 4 is the weight call. I like this. And it's a tight game, so if you end up like giving up one here in the 5th, not the worst. I'm taking a look at their clock. Their clock's going to be... Their clock's going to be low. They're at 1650 right now.
So they changed
on
the
sheet
broom.
2. Oh, they are going to go for Max's original shot. I just don't think this is there. I really don't think this is there. And the problem is if you just like, none of these are there though. Like, let's say you
I disagree. I think it's possible.
Okay.
So let's just see what happens.
Yeah. If you fully, even if
I
you...
mean, it's.
So
I
let's
mean,
say
that broom is kind of a heavy broom.
Yeah, so let's say you fully clear the yellow that's next to his broom. What does it get you?
Really, essentially the same as what coming from the other side would do.
I mean, at least the
Except
other
you're
side, if
moving
you're
it up.
light, you might have something to tap up at it later. You're not going to score 2 because you're not addressing the red that's hidden behind the yellow. Here, I think if I'm going to accidentally clear one, I'd rather clear the one in the center line. And we're not going to get that.
Okay, so this is...
Are we going to sit second shot? Are we going to at least sit second shot? Sit second shot.
Unfortunately,
are we sitting
that
second?
hit too far to the left.
Yes. They are still second shot, though, I think. Barely? I think that yellow that just got moved is...
Tough to say.
Maybe closer to the red. Yeah, that's hard to say.
I actually think that the red is still sitting second.
So what's
as
your
well.
what's your thought if you're red?
Um.
First of all, your first thought is, what does yellow throw if I get nothing?
Right.
And yellow would have to probably throw the open draw at this point. At which point, okay, they just throw a hit. I'll let you have it. Lee's going to go ahead and try to up the pressure here, and say, well, I'm sitting 1, maybe 2. I'd love to sit 2, maybe 3. And I agree with this.
Yeah, I mean, a guard is appropriate.
Yep. Yeah. If you're light here, it's fine. Frankly, if you're heavy here and it's still just
that's
full
also
back 8,
okay. Yep.
that's also great. So a lot of good things in this line. Basically everything from
mean,
a
really,
1 to a...
Top 8 would be ideal.
Yeah.
Or in between top 8, top 12 would be just fine.
Yes. But I still love like a 1-2-3 guard. I love a 4-5. I love everything until like back
That.
8. This is still fine. This is actually great. That's great. Yellow can never find that red rock now. Not with weight, not to get it out of the forefoot. You could still tap it, but you'd never drive it far enough that it's in like past the full 12. So now Max's goal is only to get full 4 or better. And if I'm Lee, I'm happy with this. So tough ask for Max here.
Maximum he could get is 1.
Yeah. And Lee could get 2 after a measure. We don't know
can.
yet.
If you have to pick color stones, which one are you going for?
Ooh, I have opinions about all of our rocks. I think our rocks are pretty good right now. My opinion is to just throw 7-8 on all 4 with your lead rocks, because I think 2 of the sets, maybe 3, are not matched.
Okay.
And the easiest way to remember it is just to not throw them with your skip. All right, so we're going to find out what the Vices think.
Yeah.
I think if I'm Vice on either side, I go, let's measure it. Yeah, okay, there you go. Stop the clock. So they're going to pause the clock. Clock. Yeah. I like that we told Max, because Max is like
what?
calmly looking at his gloves, and he's like, what are people yelling at me for? It's like, no. Even the commentators know that you're supposed to stop the clock, bud.
We need to pause.
So they will measure this, as Christine and I kind of expected.
Absolutely.
So while they measure that, so that's another good lesson to learn. So Aaron Jones did the right thing. He took the measuring device off the wall, and he set it behind the hack for 5 seconds. That's what
Yes.
I've been told. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, etc. So some people will argue, oh, well, they're on Teflon feet. They'll never burn a hole in the ice, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you know what? I've had ice makers ask me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 seconds. I'm going to do it 100% of the time. But yeah, that just reduces the chance that you're going to accidentally burn holes in the ice. And I don't know. We spend so much time trying to make our ice great that why risk it?
It's worth the 5 seconds.
And they kick it in correctly again. Compliments again to both devices.
Excellent.
Over on sheet
Now we
2.
know.
So red was able to get 2 out of that. Still a tight game. We should check back into sheet 1. We are on Skip Rocks over on sheet 1 as Bill Grisbowski shines up his Steel Team 7 red rock. In our 2-point game, yellow is sitting 2. I'm guessing from this broom by John Wiedemann that this is a...
Yellow is sitting 2, and they're down 2.
Yeah, I feel like for red here, they're probably hitting.
Seems like they're hitting that top yellow.
I would hit. Can't score what's not there, and I have a lead and no hammer. I think I'm hitting this most of the time. This is a draw, though. And when one of your sweepers stops like that, it usually means it's heavy. But this is fine. This is still shot rock. That's a pretty great shot from Bill.
That is nice.
Andrew Kraft
Touching the button.
signals that he wants Drew Gaudette to throw backline weight. It'd be a tough ask. Christine, are you going to be shocked that I disagree with this call?
No.
So I'm yellow. It's my hammer, right? I have 2. My opponent has 1 more shot. To call back line risks that the player is going to be light. The thing that you need from this red rock is first to be moved, second to be moved to at least the 12-foot.
Okay, so my thinking is that they're calling backline weight because they don't want to wreck on the guards.
Yes.
So what is your answer to that?
I would say board weight or hack weight in this case.
Okay, hack.
You got to make sure that there's enough contact that sends this out.
Sure.
This is great though. Great shot. And
I
he is
think-
heavy, which is that's not backline, that's hack.
I think
So that's
honestly when
great.
people call backline, it more often ends up as hack than backline.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
reasonable.
That's all. Well, yeah, and that's all tendency, right? That's like what you learn from your teammates.
Sure.
The tough part is once you enter the 6th, 7th, 8th end, my personal tendency is that I'm late.
Okay.
And I've learned that about myself. So, like in the 7th or 8th, if
So
I'm
is
asked.
that because the ice is slowing down and you're just not compensating for that?
Yes.
Or is that okay?
Usually it's because I tend to be with like at least 1 or 2 strong sweepers on one team or the other. So they're wearing down the center like 6 foot, 8 foot. And then also maybe if our game is running long and the other sheet's a blowout right next to us. That comes into play quickly too.
Right, absolutely.
I'm sure that even as a newer curler, you've noticed that when you played a multi-sheet club, that if a team on either side of your sheet leaves the ice,
Yes.
that's 8 humans worth of body heat that exits.
Correct.
The metric that I've found is like 10 to 15 minutes after that happens, your ice will slow down.
Okay.
That's always
I
a
thought it
good
was actually
general
sooner
take.
than that, but you would know better than me.
I mean, that's been my observation. Like somewhere either in the end you're in, unless there's only like a couple rocks left, or like the middle of the next one.
Okay, so
Good shot from Red. Wow.
great shot from Red. That's now sitting shot.
Not necessarily great, but good. So basically, Paul just has to throw the same, or Drew just has to throw the same shot to make the same hit. I mean, Red was a do or die. They had to be sitting in a cut down position, which they are.
Right, and now they're just forcing Drew to actually make the shot.
Yeah.
He has to hit that.
Yeah. But Drew did just throw this exact shot, essentially. My money's on Drew making it. Someone said top of the house, which is scary. All the way hard. Up. All the way hard. Up. That's great. And Paul's going to get enough action here where it's going to be 4.
Top of the house actually may have been on the other sheet.
Oh, I see.
I don't think it was this one.
That would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Great.
So this is beautiful.
Shot. And I've seen Paul drag a bunch of carved rocks over before.
Yes.
As soon as I saw where that rock was, I knew he'd be able to at least get a little bit of inward action on it. Great end. Really good end for Team Craft there.
Yeah, fantastic. Go Craft.
So there we go. I mean,
didn't say
we're
that.
going to enter into our 7th end, and they should be able at this point, assuming the clocks are similar, they're probably playing 8. So I think a big thing here is it's still a 2-point, like anything in like a 1 or 2 point game. Sometimes you'll see teams like dramatically change their strategy.
Yes.
I mean, if you get up by 3 or 4 or more early
this
or
is-
at the
this is too
half,
close
then you
to-
start bringing stuff into the house.
Sure.
But if you've been making these center guards, team sweepers that are making the center guards for you
Yeah.
with their brooms, like don't change it.
No.
That's not a great opening guard. Not really in either person's favor yet.
Okay, looks like they're
Bill's
going
going
to
to use it. Yeah, Bill's going to say, well, you actually put up a okay corner guard. It's pretty high, so it's not really blocking anything. I mean, with like space or hack weight, you can kind of find anything that's going to bury behind that guard.
So it
Unless
actually
you put a
didn't get
second
around
guard
it.
up.
Yeah, it didn't quite get around. So
And now both teams are going to probably chase behind that red guard.
absolutely.
Now,
You're going to see
now
the
it's going
bulk
to be a
of
problem.
the rocks going behind those.
Let's take a look at our other sheet here on sheet 2. It's going to spill, but it's going to take the red out.
Which of those is sitting shot?
I think I want to say red,
I
but
wanna
you're
say
right.
red
There's
as
no
well.
great perfect angle. It is yellow hammer in the 6th and then our second end here in Walker versus Chang. And again, I think same thing. I think both teams are going to bury behind those yellows on the wall side on sheet 2. Aaron Jones with the red 7 Vice Rock for the Hammer team. Looks spicy to me out of the ham, but I don't know. Sweepers are off of it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, with that lag,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is a
yeah.
little bit hard
it's
to
late.
tell.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rock's already kind of in the guard zone at that point. So
Okay.
tough wreck, but also you're the steal team.
Useful.
Yeah, useful. I'm not mad at that. So Max can't draw behind from this center line out anymore. He could play this promote. I don't hate it because if
I
you do
don't
throw
hate it.
wide, the other promote, the stack promote's also good. Sheet 2, Dave Gibbons, yellow 5 is on the way. They're going to try to play the inside tap, but the outside tap's pretty good. I actually think I might even call the outside tap. Inside wick and roll off the red is great. Oh,
just
you
a
had
teeny
to.
tiny wick,
Yeah.
not quite enough.
That always drives me a little bit crazy as a thrower because, like, that's. Well, I was. Okay. That rock was heavy as heck, so you'd have to hit that red pretty thick, but you could.
When you get through the goalposts and you didn't quite want to, it's
Yeah, I mean, you threw hack, and the shot call was like top 8, so or the top 4, so it's kind of on you, I
like,
guess.
yeah.
But that always
But
makes
still,
me
like,
feel
there
like
was
it's a
so
makeable
much,
wick.
there was so
yeah,
much plan B there
Yes.
that it's just a shame that the plan B didn't work out.
yeah. And I think extra unfortunate for yellow there is that even if they did put the car sweep on and they moved that center red and rolled out, at least the center red wouldn't be blocking center line anymore.
Yeah.
So the hammers port eventually would be a little bit easier. This rock from red looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's just going to
It's
tap
gonna
up
roll
that
open.
center just a little bit.
So yellow
Alright,
has a great
top 8.
chance here. So this is really a decision point for yellow. I'm down by 2. I have hammer. Do I want to try the double, or do I want to hit the open one and maybe roll to the outside? You're not going to roll inside, not safely. I don't think I would hedge my bets trying to roll inside here because you could risk just hitting the guard and rolling off. Well, he'd probably jam.
John, you know, you never actually answered which color you prefer.
Oh,
Yellow or red?
I prefer the rocks that I think my opponents are not going to throw in the right order.
Oh, I see.
I actually don't have much of a preference. I think that our sheet 1 yellows are the most unmatched.
Okay.
So I don't want those. Everything else is kind of like 1 rock's bad, maybe no rocks are bad, so I'll take all of them.
I've had first years ask me,
What do you think?
why do skips want to throw the stones out of order?
Yeah.
And I've just told them, don't ask.
You know what? There is a very large. I think there's a lot of value in placebo effect. I think if your skip throws 2-3 shots poorly in the first 3-4 ends, if they say to your team, "Hey, I think that 6 rock curls more," that what you should do as a player, even if you don't believe it, for their sanity, is go. You're right. I thought so too.
Absolutely.
We're going to give you the 1-2s, the 3, or which set would you like?
I'll let them throw whatever they want.
But I've certainly been in games where I think my skip's thrown them wrong. They've blamed one of the rocks. I've said I agree. And then the remaining 3-4 ends, they throw them great. And we win the game, and they're like, I hate those rocks. And I'm like, me too, skipper. Me too. Great throws.
Don't worry, they're not listening right now.
Yeah. No. This will never get back to me.
No, never.
I like Lee's shot here. He's probably playing the tap. It's going to be the same way that if he gets by, it's a great draw. This looks good. This looks really good. That's a great shot. It's a little big, but
That's okay. It's still good.
Yeah, I'm still happy with
Yeah.
it. Oh man,
Super
Max has had just a tough house this whole game. I think the yellow is the move, which he sees. He's going to call. Yep, hit it there.
Got a little tap, tap.
Again, if it over curls, I can take my other one. Love this call. If it doesn't curl, I can find the backing. A lot of good options here, but you got to be in
Yeah, he's got to give it enough
because
weight.
we think right now that it's probably too red, right?
Oh, yeah. I do.
So what I'm telling my sweepers here is I can't be light. If I'm heavy, you could still hit stuff thin and still get value out of it, or find the backing at any weight, but can't be light. So always let my sweepers know, like, if you're not sure, you can at least know what the good side is.
Yeah. So what's your weight call on this? Since you're hitting twice.
T-line, back 4, back 8.
4, right? Yeah.
It's late in the game, so I'm happy to tell you too much, knowing that the pebble's probably been worn down. It's slowing down. So I'll probably just tell you back 8.
Back 8, okay.
And you'll probably throw T. But a lot of good weights here, especially these wide. I mean, really, good weights everywhere. There's like, I can see at least 5 shots right now. The question is, do the sweepers relay the weight, and then does the vice get to make a decision in time?
All right, so it looks like they're sweeping pretty aggressively.
You can still just play the port. Split's great. That's really good. Great shot. Great shot.
Yep, that works.
All
Nice
right.
and tucked away.
And even better, Christine, it leaves his shooter for his hammer, too. So he can still bump any of that up with hammer.
Absolutely.
They're all in great spots. If I'm red right now, what am I doing?
And if he misses wide, he's got the other one.
Yeah.
So. Red also has tap-up opportunities.
So red really doesn't want to move that center guard because it's kind of closing down the center forefoot. It's like it's daring you to try it and wreck.
Yeah.
Lee is going to call a tap here. I don't hate it.
I think the draw
I think,
and
you know
cutting
what?
it down.
I think this is the right call. I think you call a tap, and if it overcurls, you get the port. Now, if you call the port and you overcurls, you're going to hit the yellow, and that's bad.
Right.
So at least taking the extra, foot and a half, 2 feet of ice here and calling the bump as your A shot, I like that call. And let your sweepers know anything short here is fine.
Okay, so they're tapping up center, correct?
Yes, I think the A shot is center. I think if they overcurl a bit and find the port, that's acceptable.
Okay.
I think if it's a guard, it's acceptable. I think if he's super narrow and just gets in front of the yellows, that's okay. He's probably not going to push yellow in with this rock, and that's important.
Unless he crosses over early, but it doesn't look like it is crossing
Yeah, it
over
looks
early.
like Joe's holding
Looks like
it pretty
we're-
well.
Yeah, it's looking pretty
Oh,
good.
if they can play the port, it's awesome. Are they shot?
Not quite.
It's fine, though. And then, well, unfortunately, what you left yellow is a nose hit for 2. And yellow should take the nose hit. I wouldn't play with this at all.
Looks like they're going for another tap up.
This risk is... Well, okay, so if you throw too heavy here, you're probably at least dead jam and you're still 1. So that's fine. Aaron is saying, wait a minute, let me think about it. I think I'm throwing at the open red, personally. Yeah. But they did just throw the shot, so they trust the line on it. They trust the amount of weight he needs to throw. I don't think I don't think there's a huge risk of taking your yellow out if you're heavy. You could, though, because these rocks are not frozen. So there's a lot of different angles that could come into play between that first and second yellow they're tapping. But it's probably safe. This is great. This is fine. They're actually getting at the inside 1. It's okay.
Oh,
Is it
does
enough?
it make it? Oh,
Wow, it looks like it
think
might have
that's
been,
quite
but
enough.
no, I agree. Ooh. I think
Do we have another measure?
I would
I don't think
consider
so. I
it.
think it's the red.
I think it's the red, too.
Yeah, so I think yellow has 1 here.
Yeah, and that's what he looked at it. He agreed. Tap the red, 1 yellow. It did, I think, make that in time. It did have a lot of time. Let's check back in on sheet 1. Bring us up to speed, Christine.
Okay, so let's see.
So yellow
hold
team
on
craft.
a second. Is there a number behind John over there? John Wiedemann? Was
That's a good
is
question.
There a number hanging?
I think so. I think they got a 4.
Oh, goodness.
It's a good question. We'll wait to see if Wiedemann moves. I
Need
could be
him to move
misremembering
his-
that.
John, move your head.
That's great. We're still not really sure. I feel like they had a big end, though. But that could have been their 4th end, so I can't really remember. No, there's no. Unless you think it's a 7?
There might be something hanging on the 7. I can't
I
quite
still
tell.
can't tell from
I
here.
thought I saw something, and then he moved in front of it.
Well, they're playing the
but
7,
either
so
way-
the 6 needs to be put up somewhere. Whether or not they've done it is a better question, I
Right.
think. So someone scored in the 6th. When will John Wiedemann move?
So currently, it looks like red is sitting 1 on this one.
Yeah.
And Kraft's
Yellow
team is
must
throwing.
have scored because yellow was throwing their last rock. Again, when Wiedemann moves, we might know if the yellow score's been
Yeah,
hung.
let's see
Oh,
what
that's a very
happens.
sideways slide from Drew. A lot of hard line calls.
Hard line.
Paul's on it
Oh,
hard.
so we know, hard line. Okay.
Nice roll, though. Great roll. I think that's enough for shot. There, look. Oh, look. It's been revealed.
There
they
it
did,
is.
They did get 4.
Okay.
As we
and,
remembered. So
And
there
they
you
are
go.
currently sitting 1. But it is a very open one. Is there another stone?
No, probably just 1. I agree. Yeah, there is still red hammer, I think.
Okay.
Ooh, what am I doing here?
Is
I'm
that 2?
down. Ooh,
That
If-
could actually be 2 yellow.
it could be 2.
Well, they're gonna have to tell us.
Okay, so I don't think these are. You can't really double these out, right? Can you?
I don't
I
think
guess-
so.
actually, I
I
think
mean,
you-
there's
you
not
could.
enough. Is there enough difference in?
You could actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could score it by. What you want to do is make sure you roll. So they're throwing it inside out, or they're
Right.
throwing it outside in, and they want to make sure they roll back towards the wall, just in some capacity to make sure that they're 1. So we're not sure who's 1. Oh no, yeah, sorry, we're not sure who's 2. Yellow is currently 1. Bill Grabowski's hammer on sheet 1 is away. Oh, uh-oh.
So okay, so that's
That's a
hitting on the
problem.
other side,
That's a problem.
and it's spilling.
So we don't know who's
Okay,
2
so it
there.
is at least 1.
Very important call
yellow.
here, yeah. So yellow's going to be up by
it does.
3.
It does look like it's 2 yellow. Really hard to say, actually.
I think I would. No, they're kicked. So okay. So here's my guess. I think it was 1 yellow because if it was 2 yellow, that's a 4-point lead. I think they shake hands right now. So I'm going off context clues and guessing that it was 1 yellow.
Okay.
They might
Fair.
still start the end for 4. I'm not above that. If I'm playing a
we'll
low.
see if the number gets hung right now.
Yeah. If I'm in a low-scoring game and I'm down 4 in the last end, I'm probably shaking. But if I'm in a game where there's been a bunch of 2s and 3s, I'm gonna take my chances. I've certainly been down 4 with hammer and tied in the last end. What is your number for an insurmountable lead, Christine?
Insurmountable?
Yes.
7.
In what end?
Like 5th.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
I
again,
mean, 7 and 4th, like, you're getting there, but
yeah.
but there's still a chance. If you can score at least 2,
Yep.
then you're still in the game. At this point, neither sheet has an insurmountable lead.
No.
These are very good games. Very
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, sheet 1 is definitely a 3-point or 4-point. We're still waiting to see what they hang. But even if it was 3 points, the other team still has hammer. That's a very, like you said, that's a very tieable game.
Sure.
When I first,
Nobody's totally beating out anybody else. I mean, this is not like your first game of this spiel.
yeah, this is to go in. Oh, my first game specifically. Yes.
Yeah, your first game of this spiel. Yeah.
We did all right. We had shakes after 4. You're right.
I'm not allowed to watch Paul play, really.
That's fair.
Most of the time because I make him lose when I watch. So.
He did really well at the Dykes. He was in the 4th event final, I believe.
Yes.
Out of 40 teams?
So that is because his team lost the first 3 games,
Okay.
and I watched the first three games.
Okay.
And so after that, I was, according to my daughter, I was no longer allowed to watch. She
Sure.
could watch the games and tell me what was happening, but I could not watch the games anymore.
Oh, that's a
So then
creature.
he won the next 3 games.
So you had
I
to be
peeked.
watching adjacent.
In the last game, I peeked, but
Oh.
that's all I did. I just
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
for like half a moment to see the score.
Okay.
And then I let her do the rest. And unfortunately, he lost that game. But he came home with a pin. So
Yeah, and
I'm
again,
happy with that.
a huge field in the Dykes. Split between 2 clubs, right? It was like
Yes.
40 teams?
Yes.
45? Something, a huge
Yeah,
amount.
it was in between Ardsley and Nutmeg.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
And
definitely.
really, I mean, he's a 3rd year, and he was skipping.
Yeah, but I mean, he's the both of you. Like, I know your 3rd year's in my head, but in my heart, you're both like 6, 7, 8 years. Because like you both play like 2, 3 times a week. You sub when you can. You're both very like ready sweepers. I play more with you than I think I played with him, but.
We don't even play together that much. I barely see you.
Are yes. Now, are you a couple? Are you and Paul a couple that can play together?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because that's a pretty, I would say, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3.
So
in my
on
experience.
Sunday nights, we play together.
Okay.
We're a team together, and we actually just brought our daughter in on that as well.
Oh, awesome! How old is
So
she?
She is 15 years old.
Perfect.
So the 3 of us are playing together on Sunday nights.
I love
Currently, Paul and I, we have yet to lose a game on Sunday nights
Ooh,
for the entire
for
year.
the whole year?
For the whole year.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is your record?
I don't know. It's like
That's gonna be like
16,
13? Oh my
0
God,
or
that's
something. I don't know,
awesome.
something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So Kraft was.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Kraft was our skip for the first draw,
Okay.
and Paul is our skip for the second draw.
Nice.
We just played a game, last Sunday, and Paul wasn't here because he was at the Dykes.
Okay.
And I got to skip that game.
Yeah.
And it was 11-0.
Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's like my 3rd time skipping, but
There you go.
so I'm super excited about that. It was,
You should be. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm not surprised by
really
the 2 of you, but that's still really cool.
I'm really just learning the back of the house. Like it's a very new experience for me, but I'm totally fine with playing lead or second.
Yeah.
All the time.
But you're also someone that probably saw the value as such a ready sweeper, like a high effort sweeper that I've seen you be. That you're probably noticing the fact that like certain lines play a certain way.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
you're tracking weights, you're tracking how they cut, which is an invaluable thing to learn as skip, but especially as vice, where you're only asked to call in 2 rocks. It's like, oh well, I've seen this. I memorized this line. I've seen this line 3 times. It was a half hour ago, but like I know that this will cut. I know that this will hang. I know that this line runs. That's
I don't
awesome.
have that. I don't have that quite
You're
down
getting
as
there
well
now.
as Paul does.
Okay.
Paul is, he's extremely analytical, and he'll figure things out really quickly. But I'll get there.
Well, that's great. I'm glad
pulling
that
in our
you-
daughter is just, that's awesome as well.
That's
And
so
she,
cool.
Of course, she thinks she's awesome because she's undefeated.
Yeah.
But
Hey, I'm the first person to say that I'm dragged along by the talent of my teammates. So.
there you go. I don't believe that for a second, but
Oh, no, absolutely. There's sometimes the only thing I do well on a night is sweep, and sometimes that's all
you
you
know
need.
what? Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
It's just you need to be the best sweeper that you could possibly be, and
Yeah.
that's invaluable.
Truly. Yeah, there are some couples that play well together. There's some couples that just have such varying degrees of strategy that they just butt heads the whole game.
I think our strategy is the same, but we may be a little harsher with each other than we would be with
Okay,
other people.
that's fair.
Yeah, I mean.
As long as it's not the whole car ride home,
Oh
That's
no,
good. Okay.
no, never. Just the whole game, maybe.
Hey, that's
no,
acceptable.
for the most part, we're fine.
Both of you want to you're always both improving, so that makes sense to me. Uh-oh, Yellow's going to take its own back rock out. I love the call to get it by, to take it by. But not quite. It's okay in that it's 3rd best. We're looking at the Yellow rock that came in on sheet 2. I did see at least one player suggest that we should take this by. Very underrated, Christine. Having the awareness to take your own rocks back in the house, to either not leave stuff to sit on.
Yeah, I'm not
but
quite there yet.
especially not to accidentally just wick So there's 3 reasons, right? There's like you don't want to leave stuff to sit on for your opponent, especially when it's your hammer. You never want to wick your opponent in on a missed hit.
Right.
Because I love when that happens for my opponents. You watch it the whole way and you're like, oh, if they don't start sweeping this wide, you're just going to kiss me under and never see that rock again. But I would say that there's probably an 80-20 split between teams I'm on, because I'm just so vocal. I'm just like, no, I'm not kissing, no kiss, and I'll just start sweeping it wide on purpose. I'm like, if we're not going to hit this thing thick, I'm not driving them underneath where I can never hit them again. And I'll play with some skips where they don't realize it until the shot's over.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I stand by my decision. And they're like, oh, all right. But yeah, that's always a decision I love watching a no call on.
Okay. Great
yes. Sheet
guard
2.
there.
That's a great guard. So sheet 2, red hammer. Red is sitting 2.
Or 3.
Yeah, or 3. I think 2. Yeah, it's close, but I think 2. I think that yellow might barely be biting the 8.
I feel like the red is biting the 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're looking at these?
They may actually both be biting the 8.
They might be.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, I mean, it's not a perfect
How
center.
many measures can they possibly get in
That's
one
very
game?
fair. That's true. Yeah. I think my record is 4.
Okay.
Do you like Max's call here?
Hold on, I got to figure out what Max's call is. Okay.
So Max has hammer. He's going to play the promote.
Yeah.
He has 2 rocks.
I mean,
compared
that's
to
kind of a far promote.
Yeah.
And it looks like if he's heavy, it's just going to go right past.
Yeah.
He's got to hit it right. He's really got to hit it like head on. Am I right?
I think so. I mean, there's a couple angles where if he hits it shallow, he could play off of the top red and biting the 12-foot here. So like if he hits it super shallow, maybe it somehow finds this.
Right. So if he's
Just
light,
here.
if he's light, it's going to cut it down by 1.
Well, no, he can't.
mean, if he's got
he
it
can't
like-
be light, right? He has to at least play a
That's
touchdown.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Based on the broom.
Heavy has a couple jams. Like that's a good jam. That's good. This is somehow good.
All right. Let's see. Oh, so that's
This could
not-
play. This could be fine if it rolls into the 8-foot. It doesn't.
It doesn't. No.
That's not great.
No.
It
didn't quite hit it center enough.
Yeah. I think on sheet 2, if I'm red right now for Lee, I have a 1-point lead. I have no hammer. I'm sitting 2, maybe 3. I still say 2. I'm gonna guard. I'm gonna guard the center. I'm not too worried about Max making that raise. I mean, it's a 5-foot raise.
I'm thinking you kind of put something on the 4-foot.
Yeah, I think I would play to the non-wall side of the 4-foot, maybe
Right.
just touching the inside of the center line. You kind of take everything away that way.
Do you want to tell people what the 4-foot is?
Yeah, the 2 blue lines that basically would be a line from the back. It like semi-visible lines from the
On either side
the
of
backboards,
the center,
yeah.
there's these 2 lines.
Yes, please. Thank
Yeah, that go from top to bottom if you're looking at the center screen. And so those are your 4-foots. If
2
you get
feet on both
something-
sides of center.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if you get something on there, that's kind of like blocking up
most of
the
everything.
draws.
Yeah.
It's blocking up a little bit of a promote, depending on where you fall on that 4-foot.
So the thing is, they won't be able to block. They won't be able to block Lee making an in-off on the red that is in the 8-foot open. But I would challenge you to make that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that. I mean, you might make it and roll exactly to the pin, but I'll let you do it. I'm with you here, Christine. I think I just want to kind of close the 4-foot on my first rock. Truly, though, you know what? A draw into the top 8 here is also really good. Just a pressure rock.
Yeah. So
This
that's,
is fine.
Yeah. So that's to the right of the 4-foot, to the left of the center line. It's a good guard.
Yeah, I mean, you're either gonna.
There's
I think
still
you
a
throw.
draw potential around it, but it's a tough one.
Yeah.
There is a good chance you're gonna nick that if you try to draw.
I don't know if I like this or if I like the in-off more. The only problem with this miss is like you guarantee that your opponent could get 3, maybe 4.
You're
Which
saying if
puts
you
the
spill
game
that
away.
yellow?
Yeah. You make it for
Right, so
1, and you probably are shot and steal 1. So that's an acceptable risk. Yeah, I mean, you can't let your opponent have 2 or 3 here, because then you're going into the 8th end down 3, down 4, and that sucks.
Yeah, that would be
So
rough.
this is close. Did they
Oh,
get this? They
boy.
got it. And this
Oh,
roll's fine.
very nice.
Oh, no, it's overrolled, so red still has a chance for
So-
2. So red's probably going to throw the safe side. That's where Aaron immediately moves to. I agree with this. Oh, they
Currently
shook?
red
Oh, wait,
to-
what?
Well, okay.
Oh, maybe they didn't have enough time for 8. Okay, that's probably what happened.
Got it. Okay, so I mean, with red sitting 1,
Yeah.
that pretty much cinches the game.
Okay. Well, congratulations
At least 1.
to Max's squad. Over on sheet 2. Let's check in on our sheet 1 action, which is probably down to the wire itself here in the 8th end. We've only got 3 rocks left. Oh my gosh.
And yellow
But
is sitting.
yellow is sitting really well with a 3-point lead, no hammer. Almost
And
made
that's-
that.
Yeah.
I think
It was a
that's
good attempt.
also it. I think that's also probably a handshake. Yeah, you can't get Bill's right.
Oh,
Let's shake
handshake.
a
There we
hand.
go.
All right, congratulations to Team Kraft. So we immediately, within 20 seconds, know
There
who's
we
playing.
go.
So it looks like tomorrow in our final, we're going to have Team Kraft. Of course, I can't edit it here, but that's fine. Against Team Zhang. Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Awesome.
So that game will be played at 11:15 over on Sheet B. Over on Sheet A at the same time will be our A event final.
Be sure to tune in.
Yeah, and then our other finals, I want to say, are at like 1:30 for our 3rd and 4th event. Those will be determined tomorrow morning. Well, we know our 4th event final is Team Roth against Team Zempel. Zempel's been playing pretty lights out. So tough draw there for Team Roth. But yeah, our 9 a.m. games are going to be our 3rd event final or semifinals. That'll be Pike versus Kempenich, and it'll be Folks versus Chisholm to see who plays in that C event final. But we don't have a late game here on Saturday. We had a wonderful
That's
draw
incredible.
competition. We had a great steak and shrimp night. We had our nice 8 o'clock draw, which started on time, which is kind of amazing. And,
It actually started like 4 minutes early.
yeah,
which was
I can't remember
phenomenal.
that's ever happened at the Stone before.
Right?
Yeah, and dinner was pretty
For the
close
late
to the
games
schedule.
like that?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So, from Plainfield Curling Club, I'm John Gephardt.
I'm Christine Magna.
Thank you so much for watching, especially if you're rewatching, if you're a friend or a family member or a player that was on the ice. We bid you adieu here on this balmy 40-something degree evening on a Saturday in March. And we beg you to tune in tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. for our C event semis games. Our A and B final is going to be at 11:15. That is Team De Jong versus Team Klauser. I am on the former over on Sheet 1. And again, on Sheet 2, we're going to have Kraft versus Zhang. And yeah, we'll see who's in the 3rd. The 4th is Roth versus Zempel. We'll see you then. Thanks for a great evening.
Have a
good
good
night,
night.
everyone.